Oh, I gotta turn the music back up. Settings. Okay, so we're over here now. We're good, we're good. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. Yeah, looks like we're filing the last dungeon area. I actually need to pull something up real quick. There we go. Oh, give me a second. I gotta get this coffee. We did quite a bit of farming since the last time we were here too, so... We're gonna see how this goes. The problem is we farm so much for onion gear that like now I feel like we might have out-leveled this like area at this point. Not in a creepy way. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff. So between yeah, obviously Thanksgiving was Thursday, and then what else did we have? I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so it's been kind of a crazy week to stream. What's up, Coco? We've done some farming. We were able to spend a lot of time off screen to finish out some of this stuff. But then once I realized I equipped all of the gear, I was like, I actually took off some of the onion stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it makes your characters absurdly overpowered. I don't know what we're in for. I'm pretty sure this subterranean area is insane. What do I have on? As far as equipment? I think it's close to finale time. I think we'll be able to probably beat the game for sure this go around. The problem is, like I said, we spent so much time trying to grind out all the other stuff that like our characters are kind of there now. Armor is gonna be 2 onion shields. And I think they got some Genji stuff, so... Oh, I forget that Cecil's taking all the damage. I probably shouldn't auto-battle. Actually, we'll go for it since he's stunned. There we go. Yeah, armor-wise, not much has changed besides a few engine pieces. Yeah, I want this chest. There we go. Flame whip, nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it all came from from farming tails. Oh, it has a counterattack? That's pretty rough. I actually explicitly think there's armor that I wouldn't use in this run through, though. So okay, that's my biggest complaint about this playthrough so far of this game, and I talked to somebody about it yesterday, is that the disparity of gear is insane in this version. The difference between just like playing through it and then when you finally get to in-game gear, which I know that's how it's supposed to be in video games, but I mean it's bad in this one. You go to Adamantite and people are not even hitting you anymore. Bum 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 bum. I don't know, what does the pink slime give you again? Uh-oh. Don't die! I have to set my auto battle to something different for this one. I need to have one person just auto healing. I mean, I shouldn't have to be auto battling, but oh, you're talking about adamantite armor. That's right. Might have already been doing some of that. Might have already been doing that. Probably want to just heal himself. Cura. Oh, I'm sure Bahamut murked him. We have our ways. Dragon Shield. I've got to take off. I will say the drop rates in this game are abysmal, though. Like you're talking about, it is, yeah. $100% abysmal. Why did I choose this version? I chose this version because it did not have X4 multipliers for leveling, and it was a little bit harder than the original. Because I went from playing 6, where I could just turn on X4 experience and Gil. And really, it's something I should be playing with, just because like I don't have that much time to play. On stream, at least. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's just say to find the adamantite, I had to scour the web. But I will say I don't want to use it though. It's almost bad. Like I feel like once the power creep of the weapons in this game are so high that like you almost don't want to use them. Not gonna fight the 5 bosses here, or just gonna oh, I'll fight the bosses. I don't know where they are, I might skip them by accident by not knowing where they are, because I've read a little bit about this this map, and I've heard it's pretty nuts. That's kind of rough. That's rough with counterattack. I don't know how they figured it out either, to be honest. Oh, I might have missed the 3. Bow, 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 bow. I wish I knew what part of the map I was actually on though. Does that mean I need to go backwards? And I'm pretty sure that was like this is the 4th level, I think. So I need to go back for the other one. I definitely want to kill all the bosses for sure. Okay, it's B3. Where would it be then? Of course, I take 2 steps in a minute battle. Okay. Boom. We'll keep going. You know what that like. I appreciate it. Sorry I can't see likes. I've got to figure out more notifications in my Caster Labs. We'll keep going. What I want to do is abilities, auto command battle. Kira would probably be fine. Mostly because Cecil is taking the front of the damage. I think we can auto battle our way through this. I think. The flamethrower kind of hurts. So it needs to be Kiriga. Okay, so yeah, if I set it to Kiriga, we can auto battle through this. That'll work. I'm not gonna lie, we grinded so much crap too, like on top of everything else. That should do. How late am I? You're not late at all. We just we got kicked off about 20 minutes ago. Welcome in. Welcome in, Mark. Ba, 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 ba. I've got a little bit of time today, so if we go over a little bit, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Especially since we took 2 days off fully. Ba, 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 da, da. Ba, ba, ba. Also got that counterattack on. D5 has a bunch of doorways and split paths. That's what I'm noticing on this one. Like I said, I did a little cheating, I guess. Then I just looked at the maps just on a forum or whatever, and I was like, oh, this is getting out of hand. Mike, you love this game so much. The remake is pretty cool. We opted for the remake just for a little bit harder and tougher grinds and whatnot. So we have discovered everything there. So let's just go check this out. This isn't a different. Oh, this is just like that other area over there. I think we'll actually be okay against these right now. Man said not today, dude. He's just gonna die. He won't get an experience. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, definitely want to make sure we explore everything, though, right? I'm pretty sure this is the Ultimate Gear area. Well, I wouldn't say Ultimate Gear, because obviously Onion exists and various other items. Missing for Kane. I think I got, picked up a Dragon Shield, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what else I've missed, though. I'm sure I've missed stuff. This is Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake. Welcome in, Mitch. His arm is on 4 monster boxes on basement 5, base level 5. Gotcha. So I got the chest in the hidden passage, or at least one of them. I don't know if there was any more. We picked up the, it was a flame whip, I think. So we want to go back at some point. Stardust Rod. What do we got here? Oh. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for auto battle. This. I've got to get float on everybody. I went into it as an auto battle and I forgot. I don't think he has float. Is it float? No, it's the other one. I'm dumb. Yeah, it's not float. Well, what is it called again? I forget what it's called. They renamed it, the spell that's in this one. Link, that's what it is. What's up, dude? Man, I'm sorry I couldn't get around to helping, man. Holidays, dude. Film. We're gonna do another summon for sure. Oh. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't have either, to be honest. So. Yeah, I was there was a lot going on that week. Let's see here. Where are we going? Can I get that last bit? I sure can. So I feel like I want to go to the other one. That's the unfortunate part, right? Like I should go into that. I'm going back. Been paying for it for a few days. I believe it. Yeah. I went the long way around. Pretty rough. Akira goes a little late, you know? It's all good. Cecil's got enough experience. He's okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to find a place to rest soon. This place is wearing out the resources. I wanted to see what was in the other area up top. I know I could just come back for it, but... What part am I missing in this map? Oh, I'm missing the actual, just the downstairs portion of it. I also find it funny that most of the weapons and stuff in this game just come from boxes. We're gonna launch there tomorrow. I might be able to do something today. I do have something tomorrow though, unfortunately. Yeah, we definitely want to... Oh, wait a minute. This seems like a trap. Hold up. Alright, we're good. There's definitely a monster in this box, right? No? Alright, just an elixir. went all the way back for an elixir. Oh. Hadn't gotten that far today yet. Counterattack. I gotta see how far I can get in this game first. Bum, bum, bum. I will say this has been one of the most grindy games that I've ever played. There are 7 or 8 monster boxes. Most of them are basement 5. Okay, level 5, I guess. Are they all chimeras, or are they going to be something different? I definitely need a place to use a cottage, though. Big time. Walk 3 feet, bro, and get into another encounter. What's up, geek? Give me a Genshin? We'll have to see. Save point on B5, another on B7. Okay, so we're close. We're close to 1. Hopefully those notifications are working over there. I have them set up, but I don't actually ever hear my own notifications now, so it's kind of a bummer. Lord have mercy, dude. What is this? Final Fantasy IV has to be some of the best battle music in the whole series. It's pretty good. I definitely enjoy it. 6 is also a pretty high contender. Welcome in, Alex. I guess this is the only good part about grinding so much for Tails, is that we kind of are above average level, so. But brother with these encounters. Dude, I love this keyboard. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people talk crap on Logitech stuff, but honestly, I've never had an issue out of their keyboards and setups. I love them. I'm not sponsored. Would love to be, though. I'll put that in the next video. I like this one just because it is pretty compact, and I can take it anywhere if I need to do a mobile setup. Welcome in, Dax. Thank you for those roses. The longest part of the stream is just getting to the bosses. It takes her forever to cast Curaga. Ugh. What's the brand of keyboard you got? It's about time for you to get a new computer, man. What if you're still rocking that one from freaking 15 years ago. All I gotta say is you got your money's worth out of your computer. Oh, it actually might kill Cecil. Ooh, almost. Oh, you upgraded 2 years ago? Okay. I was about to say, man. Yeah, I feel like we all kind of had to do that recently. I think I upgraded mine last year. Ryzen 5 with the 7600. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Did it analyze itself? Weird. Yeah, I built a pretty heavy monster for the time. But the only thing I wish I would have got was the I think it's the 7900 XTX. So I wish I had gotten the XTX version of the graphics card, and I think I got the 7800 XT. I think. You do not use lightning on this. Got it. I'm assuming I can go up this way and there's a hidden passage. Yep. Counterattack. I wonder if counterattack also counterattacks. No, it doesn't count. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. As long as it doesn't open up with fire, with flamethrower, we're pretty good with these. Self-destruct, we're not good. We're not good anymore, guys. We're not good. Oh, just Cecil? I thought self-destruct would do more than that. Protect ring, nice. Is there another? There's another. What is this? What is this madness? Shop Rose. The attacks go before edges? That's crazy. I could see how having, like, even the back road Cecil, as long as the boss doesn't AoE and it just does a singular attack, like, he could just solo the whole game. Especially if he has adamant armor on, like, that's insane. Which way do I have to go? Wait, what? It's rough. Flamethrower's rough. Rosa's only got 29 MP though. I'm gonna have to figure that out soon. Maybe I should just set her to pray so we get MP back. It's probably faster too. Oh, that's killing Cecil. I'll check in just a second. Abilities, Rosa. We're gonna just pray that pray works. It really wasn't possible for JRPGs to have bad music. That is the truth. Stink turkey. Ooh, what's down here? The what? Yeah, it's funny, man. TikTok will filter comments really quickly, which is weird. Let me check. I will check. Let me see. Oh, nice. Okay. That makes sense with the goblin mob. Okay, because it'll just sit there and not do anything. It tries to bait you. Got it. I don't know if pray's gonna be enough. I just need it for the MP refill, to be honest, right now. It's actually not doing too bad on healing too, but yeah, there were some great composers for Final Fantasy music. I mean, it's just it's iconic. Right? No, he got hit by the ad breaks. Oh God, what is going on? Oh, there's stuff everywhere. Crystal Mel? Oh no. Oh. Blink! Blink, my boy! No, it didn't blink. No, Rydia's got blink. Oh, Rydia didn't make it. Cecil's gone. I just want to watch the animation. Bahamut's my favorite, so... I don't think slow does anything, they just counter attacks, right? Yeah, it's what it is. I should have, they're not as scary anymore now that we can hit for 9,999. They're a lot of experience, though. Um, what was that? Crystal armor? I'll put it on in here in a minute. There's definitely a lot of, these maps are pretty insane. Boom, 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 boom. Prey actually near the end of the game seems to give a good portion of mana back, which is actually nice. Especially when you're doing these dungeon crawls, like. All right. Crystal gloves. Whoa! Whoa! Excuse me, sir. Sir. Oh, we're dead. I wasn't ready, dude. I wasn't ready. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. I can fit it on a few people. So. Bum, bum, bum. Let's try this again. A lot. A lot. I've spent a lot of time on this game. More than I'd like to admit. And then after you mentioned what the other two items I needed, I'm sure I'm going to spend a lot more time on the game. Basically just these two doing their thing at this point. He said, how much farming did you do? I said a lot. Although Crystal Gloves is, that is a best for, what's his name, right? Cecil? Oh, I can't even raise, That's weird that that's like a best in slot form that comes out of a... I mean, it's just weird that best in slot gear comes out of chest in this game. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I think I like defensive options these days, to be honest. Nick. I know. Welcome in. It's good to see you. That's just how life goes, you know. I've been very good. I hope you've been good, Neek. My man said, how much farming have you done? And I said, enough to gain a few pounds. Let's put it that way. Ba-ba-bow-bow. There's a chest over here, I'm pretty sure. Why Rev is best for Rosa? Okay. So I'm assuming Adamant is just the best in slot for every character no matter what, just because of the stats on it. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty hard to attain. Definitely hours of my life I'm not going to get back, I can tell you that much. What was the... I just want to regen a little bit of mana here. This is actually a good encounter to have. I missed one of the monster chests. Dang it. Apparently this this guy has a pretty interesting story, this monster does. Game out in the grave, yeah, pretty much. Okay, we're doing pretty good now, so. We prayed our way back up to get some good mana. Okay, so I gotta loop back around, you said? Oh no, you mean like all the way up to the top? The battle theme sounds nice. It's pretty good on the 3D remake, yeah. I never played the original to have a comparison though. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, do I need to go this way? Oh, I sure did. Okay. Is this the one I missed? No. I gotta go all the way back up, don't I? I want to snag this little area here first. $20cc. Oh, that's the pink puff. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I actually need to change Rydia's weapon. Bum, bum, bum. I need to do some more music covers. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get better at batching them so that I can record multiple versions of songs in one day instead of just doing like one at a time. It's been a long time since I've done those. So, where do I need to go? Back up? Did I? So I gotta loop all the way around? I like this game so far. I think it's really good. I think if you want a challenge in a Final Fantasy, I think it's really good. The only complaints that I have about the game is just the disparity of gear. The gear is very like, you don't notice much of a difference until you get to the very end. So. That would be my only complaint so far about the game. Yeah, I've noticed that this place is an insane maze. At least for the most part, we can kind of just auto battle our way through it, so. Robbie, with the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome in. Are you on the moon? We are on the moon, but we are in the last dungeon of the game. So did I miss it over here? Man, I sure did. Yeah, I might want that. Although I'm not sure if I really need it though. I'm not sure. This being a first-time playthrough, I don't know what half the gear does. I just know what's on my list and what I went for. Should be able to get him. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so that was it, right? That's the one I missed. Boom, 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 boom. I guess, what are the other ultimate weapons, though, for, like, Edge and Rosa? Is it just the Artemis bow? Or is there something else that's also kind of in that vein? Alex, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Okay. I'd assume ribbons are kind of what they are in every other game. Yeah, but you get those weapons out of here, right? I think later in the game, some of the enemies just look out of place. Kinda, yeah. They just had to reuse a bunch of skins, is what happened. They ran out of budget, you know? What Final Fantasy games have I played? We've played, recently we just beat 6. I have done playthroughs of 8. I've done like low level, like really grindy playthroughs of 8. 9, we played a 10 a lot. I currently, in my off time as well, have sort of picked back up 16. Realizing that I barely got through the game. So we played a lot, but we haven't actually played a lot of these ones from before. So we've been going back. Going back to where it all started. This place is a maze, by the way. So does the Stardust Rod for her, is it a stat stick, or is it does it actually do good damage as far as like a wand? There was a sale on 1 through 6. Oh yeah, you should have bought it. I definitely would have. Let's see here. So like under abilities, right? It'd be item, right? Stardust. Last time I beat 4 was in 1995. I'm old. You know what's funny though is like I was old enough to be playing this though in 1995 as well. Don't worry, I'm with you, Alex. I forget where I'm going in here. Yeah, let's see what it does. What's up? Man, 3 feet, bro, into another attack. It's funny, I click swap rows and then it still, like, doesn't want to do that. This is Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, her stats not max? Holy crap, dude. Dude. What was that? Stardust Rod just like... Holy smokes. Yeah, they did make a remake. I think it was sometime in early 2000s, I think. It just like hit for like 8K and 9K. That's what the Stardust Rod did. You'll see it again here probably. So this is I'm pretty sure it's on DS. It's on PC off Steam. And I'm pretty sure you can get it on iOS too. In 2D it just does fixed power. Yeah, I don't know. It seems pretty gnarly right here. I think we're gonna have to come back to get the rest of that map, aren't we? You know what? I think I would actually be okay with 6 having a remake. I think I would be okay with that. Oh yeah, with Octopath Traveler. You know what? I did end up seeing some stuff like that. Let's see. Left loose back to B5. Right goes to B7. Should I beeline it to B7 or should I go back to B5 though? That's the question. Yeah, because that's where that chest is, right? Him having counterattack augment with draw attacks on is like top tier, to be honest. Nah, we don't need Ragnarok. But I definitely want to fight the boss. So let's see what Stardust Rod does. Yeah, I just hit for like 8.7k. It does take her forever though to queue it up, but wait. Okay, so this is just all this area here. You go down this one first. What up, RV? Yeah, no, it's... This is... So that's the problem. Without manipulating the game, no. Unfortunately, there's no way to turn off encounters, and that's actually kind of... It's been kind of the hard part, because I don't stream a whole lot. Now, I have played a lot of time off screen for this game specifically, but like, for somebody who's playing it casually, it's kind of tough, so... Minerva. Who's that for? Stardust is a weak version of Meteor, but it takes about the same amount of time, which shouldn't. Yeah, that's fair. It is hitting really hard, though, so it kind of works out. Which Final Fantasy is this? It's Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake. So... I played 100% of this earlier. I enjoyed it way more than I thought it would. It's actually been good. Like I said, the only problems I have is disparity of gear. That's true. The 100% of all maps will give you the augment for it, right? It's who do you think can equip? I don't know. You tell me. Well, it's very strange with in-game gear is because like now it's just dropping out of chest. You know, you go through this game struggling. I mean, literally struggling for gear, and then all of a sudden it's just like, well, you made it to the last level. Here you go. You know, there's no like side quest to go get certain things. I mean, you can get upgrades clearly, but it feels kind of awkward just to run around a dungeon and get your final sets of gear. If you're not going for anything like else special, we did get onion swords. We spent too much time. So I need to take this left passage here. Is this the one you're talking about? Which Final Fantasy is this? It's Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake. Peek with that follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, the pink tail is definitely the rough one. Okay, nice. So there's a... Well, let me just go ahead and use that then. Final Fantasy IV Remake? Yes, it sure is. Only played 8, 7, 10, and 12. You played some pretty good ones. You're missing 9 in there, though. 9's pretty good. Let them in, Chico. Oh, yeah, played 9. You know what's funny? Okay, so what's funny is the game always tricks you into thinking that there's a monster in a chest. But here, it's actually in the ones you don't expect. There's been a chest nearby, and there's not been anything in it. Oh, okay, so this is... This is something. Ba-ba-ba. Surely I think I can race it. I think I can race this. I think I can race him. Oh, but haste actually... This is an interesting boss, because that's going to cause the timer to tick down faster, isn't it? Adamant. My characters are also like level 90 almost. We farmed a lot. Oh. I had a feeling. I was like, this boss doesn't seem like he's doing anything. We can actually just race him. He gave us haste. Like, Holy Lance. Basically, yeah. At this point, yes. The only things I don't have, there are a few other items that I could actually afford to farm up. Yet again, we're just gonna auto battle and see if we... Bad breath. That's rough for... Two ribbons? Oh. That's unfortunate. Dude, Stardust Rod's overpowered, man. Remember killing my teammates use Rays to beat this thing? That seems about right. Really? Oh, I need to change her, I need to change the rod. It's super unfortunate. I feel like you would just wear ribbons no matter what, or put ribbons on characters that don't have Onion Shield, maybe. We've definitely entered the phase of like Cecil and Kain can probably solo everything at this point. Always give the ribbons to Rose / Rydia. That makes the most sense, to be honest. What are we playing? We are playing Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake. It seems that way. I should save before next level. We'll see. The great news is that the game does give kind of an auto-save feature. So, like, if we go into an encounter and then we die, we'll be right there before it again with our stuff. That's a good QOL that I will say I enjoy about this version. So. This version is, apparently what I've been told, is a lot harder than the Super Nintendo version. Was this literally nothing, just for me to come explore? Gotta make sure you get every little piece of it. This is not a boss fight or anything. I couldn't tell. This would be a boss room. What is that? Dude, what is that? That took a left turn for the monsters here. Worst enemy in the game? I need to make sure we did that. Did I get piercing magic? I'm not sure. What? There's a chest! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I probably should go back to her actually using like a healing spell. Well, maybe not. We might be alright. I don't know. I bet that is a good question. So someone's asking, so RVM and asked for TikTok side, is that, is prayer just percentage based or is it based off her stats? I'm pretty sure pray is like a percentage based thing. It would be nice to be able to increase it though. Census we're not sure. Yeah, I mean, the random encounters really are kind of they're kind of out of hand in this game. That's the other. That might be my only other complaint. So, it's not a very big complaint, but. Because I do feel like at this point we're kind of ready to just run to the end boss. It's based on party members' max HP and MP. Gotcha. I don't. There's no reason to throw one. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like I need to go to that other stairway, though. Prey restores both HP and MP, the amount of which is dependent on the party member's max HP and MP and has a higher rate of success. Right, so it's basically percentage based off the person's individual, the party member's individual like mana and or HP. So if you're rocking 9,999 HP, it's not the worst as long as the monsters aren't hitting you for that. Is that where I missed it on a level? That's the Stardust Rod, so she actually, I don't think she has learned Meteor. Unless she has, maybe she has, I don't know. So do I need to go this way? Or should I go the other way? He said, wait. Yeah, we were using Prey as just as a mana refiller because we're able to get away with it right now. If things start hitting too hard, we'll go back to like a Curaga. We're actually using Prey more for the mana back. Or at least that's what we were using it for, and right now it just kind of works as a heal spell. Okay, so do I need to go further south? Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. Already with that follow, appreciate it. I need to change Kane's auto battle to jump though. Thought you were following. It's all good. What's up, Moose? Birthday twins. How have you been, man? How's school been going? No, it's like the problem about today's world is there's just so much crap to follow everyone on. I don't fault anybody these days. Yeah, I was about to say, it does feel like Jump would be a DPS loss at that point. Graduate next fall, that's awesome. Just leave it as is, then let's go. I don't like this. I don't like the look of this boss. This boss got me last time. I don't like the look of it. Deluge is like my enemy. Okay, it's nothing. Gearing absolutely has made a difference in this game. Getting Stardust Rod actually was a massive DPS increase. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember what this boss's name was. Although Deluge does hurt though. Yeah, no, we'll switch it to Curaga at some point. We're being lazy right now is the problem. So I spent too much time farming to not be lazy at this point. Or Edge. He gets his best one. That's what's happened every time. Like we would do the Guardian summons, and Rydia would die every time, and it's like, we're here for you. Which one? So I need to equip that there, and then this here. Okay. Well, we spent a lot of time farming. Is it... Which one's Power Sash? Could also put another adamant armor on him if we wanted to. What's that, Sammy? We are. Am I missing anything else, though, for him? Did I miss his other weapon, or is it further down? I don't know how many levels there are to this. Final Fantasy IV, I'm playing through it right now, too. Awesome, Paul. Well, hopefully I don't give you any spoilers here, because we're definitely near the end. Hero. This is the 3D version. It is off Steam. That's where I've gotten it. So, Dennis, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Is other weapons on the first? You would have to go left from the entrance. Is it worth getting? Probably not at this point, because we can just probably plow through it with Cecil and Kane. It's just the last level before the boss, or what? Do I still got a whole other thing to go through? There's supposed to be Dark Bahamut too, right? I did some reading. Of course, I would move. Okay, there's a few more floors. I also don't mind, depending on the time, getting to the end, and then I can run back through off camera at some point and grab the missing items. But also, you get a playthrough plus on this game, right? I feel like it would be fun to beat it and then go ahead and do a playthrough plus. So. Super Nintendo version for the win. That's fair. That's fair. We chose this version just because we wanted a little bit more of a challenge, and it was a challenge until we kind of maxed out. You're a fan of this version over the 2D one? That's fair. See ya, Edge. Edge just got his new weapon, and then he just face plants. I ran through the DS remake of this game. It's pretty good. All tail items carry over. If tail items do, I would be interested in a replay through of this. So, truly. That was rough. Admin armor does too. It actually might be fun to see how fast we can run through the game next time. Do a little speed run Final Fantasy IV. What's my next game? Final Fantasy 5? I don't know. I really don't know what my next game's gonna be. I have been playing a lot of 16 in my off time. So I don't know. I say I've been playing a lot. I've played like an hour after I grinded all of this stuff. Final Fantasy 4 has taken up all my time. I guess if Onion Gear is bad, that's fine, but Adamant, I assume, stays pretty insane. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna play next. Seems like a very big open space for nothing. When I got to the magnetic cave, I quit since my gear was limited. That's fair. Honestly, that's my biggest, like... That's been my biggest issue with the game. Is I haven't felt good in gear or comfortable in this game until, like, I grinded all through Thanksgiving. Yeah. I grinded my life away in order to feel comfortable in this game. What did you try? I was angry. Everyone 100% X2 and then the last year enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I cannot get behind X2. Unfortunately, I think I got back to I don't even remember where I got. I said I'm done. It was a very short-lived stream. Pierre with that follow, appreciate it. Was that petty of me? I literally didn't even try. No, it's fine. Games aren't made to tilt you. Now, if you want to play competitively, that's a whole different story. But normally, games are. If you're getting frustrated at a game, that's what it is. Just put it down. Come back to it later. That's what I always do. I definitely wouldn't mind streaming Final Fantasy 16 again. The only problem is that it's not a good watchable game. All right. It's probably about time to change it back up to probably Kiriga. Probably enough. I mean, I really couldn't imagine though if you have max stats. Things like Prey would be pretty overpowered. As long as like bosses don't hit for any more than they do now. Three light curtains. Super bosses. Oh yeah, I guess there's a. So in a playthrough plus, does that mean they add different bosses? I mean, I don't know, man. We might just do a playthrough plus at this point, to be honest. Is it even harder in that version? You just steal an item from the final boss to access one of them? Okay. Super boss is rough even with max stats and items. You guys didn't tell me there was a super boss in this game. Now I'm intrigued. Now we push forward. Alright, so is it penance level? Is it a penance level boss? What's the dealio? We're full. Okay, so we didn't miss anything over there. There's two, one is easy, and the other requires some math. Oh, I like that. Well, Pierre, that's the reason why we chose this one. And I went with this version because I wanted a little bit more of a challenge. Because I feel like if I had played Final Fantasy IV like just on the original, it kind of would have ended up like 6, where eventually like you got Genji gloves and ultimate weapon and the other weapon, and you were just, I mean, railing bosses. This one has taken up quite a bit of time. Oh, we can definitely go over the equipment for sure. 6 is a really good one. 6, the story was fantastic. And there are definitely certain things that make the game hard if you don't pay attention. But I kind of felt like the original Pixar remaster of this would have been the kind of the same deal. That's why we went with 3D remake. I don't know, you think we can? You think we can make it? You think we got time to kill the final boss? We still got another boss to do. Yeah, but you know what's funny is I'm pretty sure they fixed the vanish thing in the remaster. I remember we tried to do it and it didn't work. What's up, Saber? Janotex. Yeah, well, so I'm kind of in the opposite boat. Like this version of the game I did take on because it was harder, and now I kind of regret it because I spent half of my life farming instead of being able to just turn on an export multiplier. Because we don't typically get a lot of time to play, but luckily it was a holiday week, so I took a little extra initiative to farm. But I like games that allow you to kind of export experience, because we're just playing for storyline, really. So at least with these older ones, we're playing for storyline. Brian, with that follow, appreciate it. How have you been, Saber? I am good, Brian. I'm doing all right. We were looking for something. We were missing a piece of the map here. Stardust. There's nothing over here. That's pretty boring. Let's see here. Is it before this one or the next one? I guess we need to check our gear. Lord have mercy, man. Is that Rydia or is that Kain? It's everybody. 12 is a staircase that goes up to the final boss. Boos. The boos. Gotcha. Ah, rip. Rip. We need to slow down. We need to slow down. Dealt with 3 or 4 inches of snow. No, it's all good. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. It's always good to see you. Hopefully you get some rest. I'm gonna go back the other way first. What is that? Is that Dr. Manhattan, dude? Or the Mr. Manhattan, that's what it was, right? Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Okay, good. I didn't want to miss anything on the floors here. Dr. Manhattan was right. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Are you telling me we gotta fight Zemus again? Sleep schedule's a mess. I'm sorry for that. Mine's been interesting. I went to a sleep study, so they figured out what's wrong with my sleep. So now we're on the right track for sleep, finally. Only took me 36 years. I used to think that waking up tired was just how life was. Apparently it's not. Protect. Nah, would be good. Boom, 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 boom. So is it here? This is the 98%. Oh, it's at the very end there. So am I missing... Did I miss Bahamut for Ragnarok? Or is it down here? This is it, huh? Oh, so we've missed that altogether. But we don't need it. Definitely no time to go back for that, though. A lot. I have enough. I have one more. Thank you, Sammy. What about rings, though? Or... Pro gamer, dude. Oh, we can auto battle this? I'm about it. Let's do it. I guess it would be... But we need to steal from this guy, right? Or not yet? Can he actually do that? I don't know if he can throw on auto battle commands. Okay. Sammy! Let's see, items. No? I mean, I might just have to hit it manually. But everything else should be fine, I assume. I mean, we're probably in a good space, anyways. Flare? No, we can change it to that though. We were just using Stardust Rod, but. We'll just go with this. Let's see if we can auto battle this. If we lose, we'll oh, Flare's faster, that makes sense.
Golbez, Fusoya.
Oh wait, what? Zemus. For the steal, you have to use an item to transform the boss. Alright, well, let's find out what item that is, if I have it. You guys are talking about super bosses, so it's your mother-in-law. I don't have it yet. Gotcha. Bro, that's just like besties right there, bro. Twin meteor. These two are doing nothing. How do we win? All right, final boss was great, guys. It's been a fun game. I enjoyed it.
We did it. What a waste. Such incredible power. And all of it warped to evil ends.
Is there a limit break in the new Game Plus? I don't know. I'm kind of interested now in the Game Plus, to be honest.
Looks like we were too late. You were supposed to leave him for me.
Cecil.
Uh-oh. Like it was all too easy. Have I tried the Final Fantasy Tactics remake? I have not. Typically, once we're playing through a game, we kind of stick to it. Zeromus.
I will finish what I set out to do. Zeromus, be gone!
The DS version proper gives you two. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, Meteor isn't working. So am I missing something with Golbez? Is the whole point is he's trying to claim power for himself? What's the deal? Maybe I missed it in the storyline. Like, clearly we're fighting the same enemy right now, so what's going on with Golbez? Oh, he was possessed and he's not anymore. Gotcha. Got it. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Try using Space Rock? I don't know. We could just get Moon Juice, you know? That's right. I didn't realize that he severed the connection. I guess that was what the whole interaction was with the flashback in this version. Space Bug.
Elder! Cecil and the others!
Indeed. Now is the time we pray for them. No, for the entire world. Hallam, Olam, we must see that all the prayers made
The twins are back.
reach Cecil and his friends on the moon. Cecil, my friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If they would have let something happen to this,
We'll all be waiting
yeah.
for you.
Return safe. For the sake of the whole earth.
Rise up!
Rise up.
We are still with you. Come on, you can do it! Cecil!
If the music reminds you of Final Fantasy XII, then it definitely originated here.
Hear our prayers.
Brother.
Cecil, it must be you.
Nice. Obtained crystal.
Zeromus. This is the end for you, not us.
Wait. I'm at 1 health. Wait. What's going on? Don't bother with buffs, it'll be wiped clean. What do I do? Just, I used the crystal, right? Oh. So we use the crystal on him, and then we steal from him. Is that the gist? I'm assuming. The power of friendship. I like how they like let's just leave Cecil at 1 health. Oh, okay. There he goes. My brother. Hopefully auto battle doesn't turn on though. I should have turned it off the last time. That'd be really bad. We're on PC. No! I did it anyways. I'll just jump instead. There we go. I'm gonna wait for the crystal to actually get used first. I know. I messed up. I accidentally hit the I hit auto battle by accident. Grr, arg. Grr. What is that, bro? Is that what I need? Dark matter? Is that it? Tell me we're Gucci and we can go. All gas, no brakes. Alright, we're all gas, no brakes. I don't know what I'm casting for. Oh, I see. All magic effects nullified. Got it. No reason to. Rydia will start casting Flare at some point, so... Kinda just waiting on Homie to do something. Poor Rydia. I'm gonna be honest with you, she's the only one without armor on, so like, or like real good armor, so I might just leave her down, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think Rose is. I mean, I guess I could use a rise on her, but I think we're just gonna roll without it. Yeah, this music, dude, is tripping me out, though. He's got a lot of health, for sure, but... I won't lie, I'm kind of half tempted to do a plus run through. So... Ba-ba-boom. Yeah, I would say a little bit. Yeah, I was a little overjuiced, so...
You've truly done it. I'd no idea there was such strength in you. You of the blue planet may have already grown more powerful than we.
So new game
of the
plus mode
moon.
just carries over your gear. It augments the level is reset.
But what of the final words Aromas spoke?
As long as there is darkness.
Yeah, I want to fight this super boss though.
There will always be evil in men's hearts. We, all of us, bear a touch of darkness, just as surely as we bear light, much as with the twin sets of crystals. And the darkened underworld that rests beneath your planet's brighter surface. But as long as there is darkness, so will there always be light. Just as the light within you rose to overcome the shadow cast by Zemus.
Well, now that you mention it, I did feel a bit of glow.
Are you joking? It's a miracle Zemus didn't end up using you.
My love of justice kept him at bay, no doubt.
Well then,
Okay.
the
Edge
time
just had
has
to get
come
that
for
word in,
me
huh?
To join my people in their sleep. What will you do now?
Friendship prevails.
We will return to our planet.
Our friends are waiting.
I see. You are lucky to have such friends. I look forward
That
to
does
the
sound like
day
Edge,
we
yes.
can meet again.
Might you permit me to accompany you?
You would join me?
I would. I cannot return. Not after all I've done. And I would very much like to meet my father's people. At least
Playing after the
one
years? Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good.
I see. Yes, our blood flows in your veins too. You know this will be a very long slumber.
I do. Cecil, you called me brother. I suppose I can expect no more than that. All you've suffered until now has been because of me.
We must go now and sleep. We will pray for the peace of your planet.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna play next. I'm not sure.
Let
So
us go.
Yes.
Cecil,
Is this
this
all
is Final
right?
Fantasy. It's Final
Letting
Fantasy IV 3D remake.
your brothers.
go? Farewell.
Cecil?
Cecil.
Farewell.
I think
brother.
Sammy, you're right. It is time to pick up 16 again, I think. So the only thing is I enjoy having people to talk to when I play the older games because nobody watches Final Fantasy 16 anymore. Def crazy with the moon lowering your buffs and stats. Interesting. Final Fantasy is a great franchise for sure. Had its ups and downs, but they've done pretty good jobs at keeping their games relevant. Oh, is this it? There's only been one Final Fantasy that I said I just can't play. And I'll get a lot of hate for it because it's X2. Which is not even so much about that part. It's really just, I don't know. I like the battle system in X2 though. Yeah, the battle system in X2 is 100% like awesome. Like absolutely great. Oh, not again. Yeah, the problem about 16 though is that I actually feel like it's funny. I actually mentioned I got somebody into the Final Fantasy franchise who's never played Final Fantasies before, but I managed to get them introduced to it via 16. And the problem is I've had that game for like almost a year and a half now. And he's had it for like a week. And he was like, yeah, I already beat this boss. And I was like, bro, I don't even know what boss that is. I was like, so I'm back to playing that in my off time. I can't let him beat me. So if I streamed Final Fantasy 16, I'm probably playing it in my off time too. Yeah, Expedition 33 is another one. I feel like I'm late to that train, though. Austin Fan with that follow, I appreciate it. That's also true, though. That's kind of where I'm at, Sammy. I am that way these days, more so. Well, that's always a problem, right? You play Final Fantasy X and it, like, that algorithm for that game, you'll have like 50, 60, 70 people in your chat in certain parts of Final Fantasy X. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, I know where that is. Oh, Kane, you don't have to do that. I also do want to thank everybody that's been here pretty much 100% of the way. Yeah, there's a lot of notable names that have helped me through this playthrough. Because I would have been up a creek about 90% of the time without suggestions. Checks. All right, the world's turning. Kane unveils more of his head with each finish run. Interesting. Uh-oh, they're in his room. Nothing. I could have swore I heard my brother's voice. I gotta go out for milk. Sid, get out of here, man. Get out of here, Sid. Your Majesty. Takes Golbez 17 years to find that milk, pretty much. Nice, dude. I do think it's crazy that they... So correct me, they didn't reuse the black mages for a long time, right? Like, it wasn't until 9, right? But they were in some of these early ones. I feel bad because we didn't beat Dark Bahamut, but I didn't really want to go back up. So that's the only thing, but I'm sure we would have been able to beat him. FF5 has a variant on the traditional model, gotcha. I'm also not minding going back, though. I like playing these other ones that don't take up a whole lot of time. Especially if you have, like, X4 multipliers and stuff. This one took a little bit more time than I thought. So I don't know, I might look at another one. So here's the thing, it might be a intermittent Final Fantasy 16 week next week until I can figure out what I want to play. So... They just stopped the design after Final Fantasy V and used it again in 9, then never again, which is weird to me. I mean, Vivi being like one of the most like iconic characters to come out of the franchise, besides the staples, of course. Well, there we go. Sid is absolutely incredible in this game. Yeah, he basically jumped off a boat and, yeah, nuked himself, basically. Yeah. Start Genshin free to play. Well, maybe I can do that in my off time. So, what did I think about the game? I thought it was good. I thought the storyline was really good. Decent storyline here. Like I said, the only complaints are the amount of random encounters you get and the gear difference. Like, once you finally get in-game gear, it's pretty nuts. But until then, the game actually feels good, well challenged. So, yeah. But yeah, it's been good so far. So like I said, I will probably I'll let the credits roll, then we'll just end it there. Went a little bit over to finish the game, but I might experiment with a little bit of a game plus mode. Because what's this boss that we keep talking about? What's the super boss? I really want to go and beat the super boss because I enjoy things like penance. We should just play old school RuneScape instead. I'm working on my free-to-play Pure right now. The problem I have with old school RuneScape is that I don't know how to connect my Game Center account with the actual launcher is the problem. I've looked up different methods and ways, and it just doesn't seem to connect. Garen and Proto-Babel, Grain is the giant, Proto is on the moon. Gotcha. So there's two of them. Are they only accessible in Game Mode Plus? Oh, you found a translation patch to the Japanese DS version. There's an exclusive performance. Ooh. But yeah, it's a good game. I would recommend, especially if you find it on sale. It's definitely not bad. Oh yeah, I bet that thing's plastered all over YouTube. Well, the question is what's for lunch then? Once this finishes up, I'll probably, I'll be ready. Oh yeah, there it is, yeah. No Akari. I don't know, man. What you feeling? So does that mean Louise's? We can do Louise's for lunch. I'd like street corn. Drink a margarita for you. I gotta be my job for 7 more hours. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. The great news is I quit drinking. There's that. Four years for you? Really, for me, it's not even the. So for me, it's not not a sobriety thing. It's more of a just wasn't serving me thing. So I have alternative ways these days. Well, yeah, like I said, it's not that I got plenty behind me. You should see what's inside the cabinets. Yeah, it's only been about 7 months for me. I just did it because I wanted to slim down more. That was really the big part. It's worked. This song might be up there with what is it? What's the song from 8? Sammy? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Eyes on Me, that's it, yeah. Noise. The end. Well, like I said, for those that are new to the channel, we do stream Tuesday, Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 12 typically. Sometimes we go a little bit over, just depending. The following week is probably just going to be 16. It's going to be, is what it is, until I find the next thing I'd like to play. Because I'm probably going to be playing 16 in my off time a little bit because of, I can't let a buddy of mine beat me now that I introduced him to it. So... But I guess that's it. Let's check out this Game Mode Plus, I guess, real quick, though. Doesn't have to end. Okay, so this... You'll now be given the ability to replay the game, retaining all the augments or rare items you acquired the first time around. If you'd like to have this option, be sure to save your game completion data when prompted. You can play through the game up to 3 times in a row, so try giving your characters different combination of augments each. Be careful, you're overriding other save data. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, again. Let's do that. Let's save it. So, also, we could just do some Game Plus for this upcoming week. So, I would like to save over slot 2. Probably slot 1 would be better. So, Namming Way. So yeah, like I said, we might entertain playing this a little bit. So yeah, only 3x playthroughs. So, but yeah, more than 3 times. I would probably only do it once more. So, where did I last save before? We were. It was before we got the Holy Lance. That's true. We could go back and fight Dark Bahamut on that last save file just to fight him. But we might do that on Tuesday. So Tuesday might actually just be a continuation of this, or 16. So we'll figure that out once we get there. So, well, like I said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. If I don't see you, if I do see you next week, it'd be awesome. So, hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I know I've had a very busy Thanksgiving week, so I'll have some lime juice for you. How about that, Sammy? So but yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. I hope to see you, and if not, you know, I hope wherever you end up, I hope you have a great time. So, you guys have a good one.